You know what you need to do, but you're choosing to do what feels good. You can't stop looking at your phone every 5 minutes. You're constantly scrolling through social media, searching for the next dopamine hit. Seeing all these people having success in areas you know you can too. You're seeing people dumber than you achieving the same dreams you have. You may have kids, you may have a significant other, you may be married. Time flies by. You're angry, you're sad, and you may even be crying because you didn't do the things required to reach your goal. The next day comes and you do the same thing over and over and over again. That's your life. We all know the quote that goes something like, to be successful, you're going to have to get good at being uncomfortable. To be able to reach the next level at anything, you're going to face some discomfort. If you want to get good at talking to girls, you're going to have to go up to multiple girls and start talking to them. And while you're doing that, it's going to be uncomfortable. After doing it multiple times, it's going to feel less uncomfortable. And eventually, you're going to get good at it. And eventually, you're actually going to be able to teach other people it. I want to get good at speaking to the camera. I want to become great at this whole YouTube thing. But right now, I'm honestly uncomfortable. Sometimes I forget to look directly at the camera. My eyes are going side to side, up and down. I'm not speaking with the utmost confidence. And in order to get to that point where I'm extremely confident, I have to keep doing it. I have to keep speaking to the camera until it becomes second nature. I have to get good at making good videos, good titles, good thumbnails that people are going to click on. This whole process is uncomfortable, yet I'm still doing it. And it's not because I just know I'm going to be successful. That's not why at all. The reason I'm still attempting to do this is because I don't want my future self to be mad at me. I don't want my future self to think, dang, what if? What if you did go 100% at YouTube in a time where its active users is increasing every single year? What happens if you would have given your 100% effort and got better every single video? I don't want my future self to say that. I don't want to have that regret. The reason you don't do the things you're supposed to do is because you don't think it's 100% going to work out. You have visions, you have dreams. You've walked past somebody and witnessed a career they were in, and you've thought about it like, if I had that career, life would be great. If I had that career, I'd be the happiest person ever. But you don't think it's going to work out, so why even waste your time? You'd rather waste your time entertaining yourself. And I get it. But it's a recipe for a life full of regrets. You need to change your perspective and ask yourself some questions. Start thinking about all the other people who are successful in this industry or whatever you want to be great at, and ask yourself, if he can do it, why can't I? We all can think of people that are making a lot of money that we know for a fact we could also do if we really tried. The difference is confidence, perspective, and effort. Ask yourself, is scrolling through social media, hanging out with friends, playing video games, binge watching Netflix, are any of these things benefiting my future, or am I exchanging long-term happiness for instant gratification? Think about if you had a success coach and he got to see everything you were doing throughout the day. How would you act? What would your time go to now? What would your time go to now that you know everything you do is being watched? Think about how your life would look if you completely got off social media and focused solely on your goals. How would you feel? I know for me, I'd at least have 100 subscribers right now if I was giving it 100% effort since the very first time I posted a video. So right now, most people are putting entertainment, fun, instant gratification, it's all up here. And productivity, working on your skill set, education is all down here. Where you're gonna start to see success is when the entertainment comes down, the productivity, self-education, working on your skills is at the same level. Where you're gonna see a drastic increase in success when you start seeing those YouTubers that blew up out of nowhere. You start seeing those people that popped out of nowhere with a business, $1 million business. It's because entertainment is down here. Education, productivity, working on your skill set was up here. And if you can get to that point, there's no way you can't be successful. And no, I'm not saying this is easy, because it's not. Whenever you get into that comfortable phase, that wasting time phase, that entertainment phase, just ask yourself, am I choosing comfort over success? And to increase the chances of you staying in the productivity phase, get around people who are trying to do the same thing as you. Get around people who are in the phase of failure isn't an option and I need to win now. Get into Facebook groups and create a circle of people who are religiously chasing their dreams. Life goes by way too fast to be playing around, and I don't want to make that same mistake again, and I don't want you to either. And ultimately, it comes down to one thing. Do you want to live a mediocre lifestyle, or do you want to be in the top 10 to 20% of the world? It's up to you. Do you want your future self to be mad and regret all the decisions you made? Or do you want your future self to say thank you and be happy for all the sacrifices you made and all the work that you put in? The journey will be hard. The journey may require you to stay up late and wake up early. It may require you to miss a few holidays. You might have to live broke for a while, 2 to 5 years. You might lose friends, but your future self will thank you for it. That's it. Do what you need to do or regret it for the rest of your life. Message to myself.